So we just made a return back to Nike factory store of some gray sweatpants that I'm not allowed to wear in public.
And you could have worn them at home, bound wow.
They were tapered fit. They were really tight in the crotch.
Yeah, they were.
And this one says she's trying to make it awkward for me and the associate. When
the guy
associate making the return. Damien or Damon?
No, that was AJ.
Oh, okay.
He's the one who rang me up when we got him.
So she says I was trying to make it awkward for him. And I was like, I don't think it was awkward for him. I think he probably would have worn those type of pants. Or then I said, you know, maybe he's like, I don't know, I dig guys. I like guys.
Anything's possible. But
then it made me think about why he would say that. Why anybody would say that. So I have a question for you. It's 2024, and obviously there's an agenda by 2025 or 2030 where the glorious gas-powered engine vehicles, internal combustion engine vehicles, things that made this country great will be banned. They will cease to exist in any new production format for this climate change agenda, right? So we've already been progressing down this path with increased emissions requirements and stringent standards, quieter vehicles, particulate filters, all these different things, right? So the younger generation growing up doesn't know how good a big block V8 sounds. They don't know how great a flat six Porsche engine, you know, feels and screams.
They don't know how baller a cammed 5th gen Camaro is when you're slamming gears.
They don't know what good VTEC sounded like.
Oh yeah.
Or how to even enjoy it. They don't know that.
Or
because
what a manual transmission is.
They are growing up at a time where all they know are silence, synthetic manufactured sounds pumped through speakers, or, dare I say, really crappy burble tunes on turbocharged 4 cylinders that just sound so bad for the most part. Some of them sound good.
Some of them are good.
And they like that kind of stuff, the loud, ear-piercing, cracking and popping. But here's the real question, is as we venture into this era of being slaves to Elon Musk and his Tesla robots and Lucid and their Air Dream and Rivian and whoever else out there is going to pump out electric vehicles, probably not Ford because they're pulling back on the F-150.
Who's got the Ioniq?
Hyundai. Regardless, whoever, even Dodge, Stellantis coming out with an electric Challenger.
Blasphemy.
Future generations will know no different. They will know no better. Therefore, you and I, me, let's just say, in comparison to the young man at Nike factory store, I will tell you, I don't want an electric car. Not because I hate the planet, but probably because I know better, and electric cars are not better for the planet.
No, not at all.
Not to mention electric cars go through tires faster. There's so many negatives and drawbacks to electric cars that Biden refuses to acknowledge. Mary Barra, you know, Jim Farley, they get it. But you ask me, I'll tell you no, I don't want one. The closest I'll get is a new Mercedes S-Class because it's quiet. It's almost like it's electric, but it's not.
Is it hybrid?
No, it's just very refined. Like when I had my S550, I was like, man, I never realized I could enjoy a quiet car.
That's true.
But I also had a transmission. I could feel the shifts. Like there's something there, that mechanical feel of being connected to the vehicle matters to me. But that's me. That's people my age or older. The new, younger generation, they don't know any better. They didn't experience that. And 5, 10, 15 years from now, they never will. So they'll say, yeah, I'll take an electric car. I'll take an electric car. That's all there is, really. I mean, they won't know, they won't care.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I'll take a fuel injected car. No, carbureted cars are fun too, but I'm like, yeah, give me a fuel injected car. That's my era. That's my generation, right?
Mm-hmm.
But as we relate cars to women, as we often do, most cars are named after women.
Mm-hmm. Mustang Sally. And a man's love for a vehicle, like, I would be willing to bet more men, percentage based, have a love for cars than women have a love for cars. Yeah, I feel like I am the minority.
Yeah. So here's where things get a little twisted, and why I'd say somebody like AJ would say, yeah, I like dudes, I like guys.
His future Mach-E Mustang thing is going to be Mustang Paul.
Oh my God.
They're going to start getting man names on the electric
Mustang John Sally. So the problem is that eventually that's all they're going to know.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to know if it was a man that's now a woman, or a woman that's now a man, or you're not going to know these things. And it's going to become normal. It's going to become commonplace. And just like you would say, yeah, I'll take an electric car. I don't care. Yeah, I'll fuck a guy. I don't care. Because it doesn't, like, it won't matter anymore.
That is true. So what is the word androgynous? Isn't that the one where, like, in all these sci-fi movies?
I think it's erogenous.
Nope, that's a zone. I'm talking about the people. But I think androgynous, I don't know the word, but it's where everybody looks the same, whether you're a guy or a girl. You all have the same features, and nobody's feminine, nobody's masculine, everybody's just blah.
I think you're going to get to the point where it's just like, like, that's the closest we will probably get before we become completely a socialist society in this country. Mm-hmm. Is the fact that a generation is going to be born where they just don't care.
Well, and then
they'll take whatever. They'll take whatever.
And then you have to think, after that, there might not be any future generations. You have enough he's and she's, and then she's who thinks they're he's and he's who thinks they're she's, and you have no more man-woman together.
Well, if we can ban emissions, if we can ban and make cow farts illegal, well, then maybe eventually they'll ban and make any form of procreation illegal.
Yeah, I was going to say heterosexual.
The emissions that get put off from increasing the total population count will be illegal.
I was going to say, they're just going to ban buttholes. Because people farts count too. Ban buttholes. Can you imagine that bumper sticker?
Can you imagine how ridiculous our government behaves, and the fact that they would probably offer some form of stipend or tax deduction or something to never have children?
That's crazy.
Whereas when you do, they'll then take it back. So they'll incentivize you never to do it.
This is going to sound crazy, but since the overturn of Roe v. Wade, there have been 67,000 rape pregnancies, according to one survey, one study.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm. So
but
they
it's
don't want babies from love, they want babies from...
But that's the thing, is like, they don't realize the error in their ways, and the fact that this draconian elitist dictatorship isn't actually going to make anything better. You're actually only making it worse. And I'm not any sort of specialist or anything. I don't know how people can't see it unless I am completely wrong.
I was going to say this thing that ran through my head a second ago that's really funny, but I don't know your audience would find it funny. You said dictatorship, and my brain went to some line in a movie that said, "What dictate? Yeah, that dictate good." I don't know why that's in my head.
How you fuck me? Was it pity fuck?
Was it love?
Love fuck?